What's going on today is Monday, and as you guys know, every single Monday we come at you, we spit fire, we spit the truth, and nothing but the
truth,
That's
baby.
my boy right there, Matt the Ninja here today in the house. Everybody's fucking chilling like a villain. Today's January 1st, by the way, and you're probably going to see this in about a week or two. So this will be a perfect segue for you guys because when you see it, you'll be like, ah, man, did I hit my goals for New Year's? Am I keeping myself consistent as a piston with the shit that I promised myself that I was going to do, you know?
Yep.
But let's talk about 2024.
Yep.
And
Day one, and we're getting to work, baby. I like this.
Listen, you know what drives me bananas? When everyone starts to talk about the new year. Who gives a shit, in my opinion? Like, for me, it could be fucking September 8th. It's a new fucking year for me right there. I swear to God. You got to reorganize and listen. The amount of shit that happened in my life last year, last year, January 1st, 2023, till December 31st, 2023, I'm two different places, bro.
Yeah.
Shit changed in my life, my personal life. Shit changed in my business life. Shit changed in my spiritual life. A lot of shit has changed.
Yeah.
And I'm like, wow, what a drastic difference in my life.
Yeah.
And one of the things I learned is that you don't know what's going to happen at the end of the year. Like, it's January 1st today, but it's January, right? What's going to happen in December? Where will you be in December? Sometimes we have a plan, and our plan doesn't go the way we plan it to go.
Yeah.
And what I realized is not about my plan. My plan ain't shit. It's about God's plan.
Yeah. Absolutely.
God has a bigger plan, and you just got to fall through and say, you know what?
Yeah.
I humbly accept as a pawn, you're the king. I don't know. It is what it is. I'm going to try to do my plan, but if it doesn't work for some reason, I'm like, damn, I guess your plan is much better, you know? Yeah. So I just think that people that say, oh, let's wait for the new year. I heard some people say, I can't wait for the new year. It's October 7th, bro. It's October 15th. It's November 13th. Why are you talking about, I can't wait for the new year?
Yeah.
Like, people start giving up around Thanksgiving time. Like, around last year in November, they started saying, like, oh, I can't wait for the new year. They kind of chill a little bit with their goals and like, why? You should be ramping it up in November, December to kind of get that fucking segue into,
double
January.
Time hour right there.
It's what?
That's double time hour. That's where you double down. You get ahead of everybody.
100%. I just don't. And last night, to be honest, I had a bunch of friends that asked me to hang out with them. I specifically said no. I was like, I don't want to do what everyone else is doing. I want to stay in. I want to go to bed early.
You wanted to be Batman.
I was Batman last night, bro. I was Batman. I actually spent time on myself. I chilled. I saw a bunch of fireworks outside of my 12 o'clock and at night. It was like so loud you could hear the whole fucking world going crazy. I'm like, is there World War III going on over here or some shit?
Dogs going crazy.
I got my weapons ready, you know, everything was loaded. Dogs, cats, everyone was going crazy. And I was looking out the window, I'm like, oh wow. It took like 30 seconds. Little video, locked it in, closed my balcony door, went to bed, and that's it.
Yeah. And
that was my night. While everyone is out there, woo, all this bullshit. I just couldn't do it last night because I was like, it's just not for me, man. I'm not gonna go where the masses of asses are going. And one of the things that I would tell you for 2024, stop doing what everyone else is doing.
Yeah.
Like everyone else is going to the left, go to the right.
Yeah.
My father told me as a kid. My father used to always tell me, there's a fight in the park. Don't go into the crowd. You know, most times there's a fight what people do.
Yeah.
They get into the crowd. Nowadays they take out their cell phones and shit, right, to record everything. But my father always said, if everyone's going left, you go right. Yeah. If there's a crowd of people fighting, just get out of that situation.
Yeah.
And that's literally what, the Secret Service does all the time. There's a fucking problem, chaos, mayos. They take the VIPs and they get the fuck out.
Yeah.
They don't sit there and try to attack the threat. Secret Service is not really there to attack the threat. That's mainly the police's job or the security details, right? Secret Service to protect who? The VIPs.
Yeah.
Right? That's how I look at it. So I don't like to follow the masses of asses, and today's going to be an interesting day. Tomorrow's going to be an interesting day.
Yeah.
Like, the gyms are going to be packed as shit. I already know that. I'm prepared for that. But, I just think that everyone stops to get, like, they just stop their whole life for January 1st.
Yeah.
As if it's like a fresh fucking start.
Yeah.
And I wish you could have a fresh start on a Tuesday in February.
Every day is a new day, bro.
Yeah, and that's how you're gonna look at it. Sometimes you're not gonna hit your goals.
Yeah.
Sometimes you're gonna get smacked up, and that's okay. You're not gonna. It's not gonna always go your fucking way.
Yeah. But I would say the point is you got to put, your money where your mouth is, and you actually have to execute this year. There's no better time to do it. So whether you use January 1st for motivation or not, I think no matter what, I think it's definitely a good way of thinking that it's just another day and all this, but it's definitely just a new day like any other day. But you definitely want to execute. You definitely want to do your thing. You don't want to be just someone who's talking crap saying, oh, I'm going to change. I'm finally going to do this. I'm finally going to do that. Like, no, let's get your shit together. Let's fucking do this. and freaking execute this year. You know what I mean?
I mean, execution
So-
is important. Execution in everything.
So I want to ask you, like, what do you think? So what for people that want to crush 2024? Let's throw a tip at them. What's a not like number one tip, but what's a tip that comes to your
I
mind?
mean,
right
when I think of yearly goals, I break it down into like quarter, monthly, weekly, daily, right? And then I always put like the 5 next moves that I have to make. Like, what are the next 5 things I need to do? Like, if you go to my house sheet, my board has like a little 5 and a circle around the 5 and like 5 different tentacles, right?
Yeah.
And I write down the next 5 things I need to do. Like the 5 major things I need to do. Not like go to the bathroom or some shit,
Yeah.
but like I need to execute. Like when I remember this 2019, I spoke to Patrick Bet-David, right? We had a 30-minute conversation. He's like, what are your next 5 moves? And I told him what I wanted to do. And one of the things was to get a videographer.
Yeah.
Right? Because I wanted to blow up my content and kind of get out there. So that's what I did. One of the things I looked for was a videographer.
Yeah.
Right? So, I mean, now you're my videographer, right? But at that time, like, I just needed to get a videographer at that time. Like, that was my move. I didn't know where to start. I didn't know how to look for it. I just figured it out.
Yeah.
Right? Same thing with, like, what are you trying to do for 2024? What are the next 5 things you need to do? So
like that.
list the 5 things and just focus on those 5 things.
I like that.
That's it. Like,
like
you don't
that.
have to worry about all the,
Yeah.
like, I need to create a website and this and that. Like, just figure out what are the next
Yes.
5 things you need to do.
Get a sense of direction.
That-
Because a lot of
that's
people
all
are
you
just
need.
sheep out there. They don't even know where they're
That's
going.
all you need. You
And they're gonna let the wolves tear them up.
Correct. So what are the 5 next moves? And don't make those 5 things like things that are so complicated.
Yeah.
What are the next 5 things you can implement today, this week, this month, so you can hit your goal,
Yeah.
whatever that goal may be?
I like that a lot.
So I
Yeah.
put number 1, I'll do that. Number 2, I'd be very careful in 2024 with AI, with social media, with a lot of the things that are out there, because I see so many people that are mentally and emotionally destroyed by social media.
Yeah.
They're destroyed. And I've seen it happen for many, many years.
Yeah.
And it's getting worse. So many people are comparing themselves to people on the fucking web.
Yeah.
They're comparing their lifestyle, right,
Yeah.
wherever they're at,
Yeah.
to people's highlights.
It's killing them. Yeah.
To their highlights.
Yep.
It's not even real.
It's
What
not
you're watching
real.
on social media is
So
so
much
fucking not real.
so much bullcrap.
Like, you go to all these restaurants in Miami, you go to Kiki on the River, you go to all these places, and you see people take out their fucking phones, record their fucking 10-minute highlight.
Yeah.
You see that 10-minute highlight on fucking social media.
Yeah.
You have no idea what happens when they go home.
Yep.
You have no idea what happens when they go to business.
I agree.
You have no idea what the relationship they have with their friends and their family, or even their children is. You have no idea. You're just looking at the highlights. And I want you to be prepared for 2024. Stop looking at the highlights of everyone else.
Yeah.
Everyone has amazing stories. Like, I post on my stories
Yeah.
everything that goes on in my life.
Yeah.
Like, I just post my shit.
Right.
Right? I don't have anything to hide. Like, my life is my life.
Yeah.
And there's times where I'm sad. There's times where I'm mad. There's times where I'm happy. It's emotion. It's emotions. Being a human being.
Yeah.
I don't last in those emotions for fucking too long.
Yeah.
I did a training the other day. I don't last in feelings forever.
Yeah.
Feelings are temporary, right? You could be sad one day. You could be happy one day. You could be in equilibrium one day. It's an ebb and flow. You're a human being.
Yeah.
But you don't stay in those emotions for too fucking long. I don't stay happy over here fucking
Yeah.
24/7, right? Because that's
Yeah.
not normal.
Yeah.
But I understand that I don't compare myself to everyone else's fucking stories. As a matter of fact, I don't even. Someone yesterday got mad that I don't follow them on Instagram. And there's a reason why I don't follow people. I don't want to follow anybody because I don't want to see your life.
Yeah.
I follow like 100, 200 people. Those people are like pages of business content of that, or what I want to see. If I see some bullshit that I don't like, I will unfollow that fucking page.
Yeah.
Because I don't want to see shit subconsciously that's going to make me want to compare my life to your fucking life.
Yeah.
Or I don't want to see, like, for example, things that are not going to subconsciously program me to believe that I can have that life. Like, I follow the Lamborghini page. There's a reason why I follow Lamborghini. I love
Is it happening this
Lamborghinis.
year? Is it happening?
I know everyone's pressuring me. I already told my team, when I hit this goal, I'm getting it, okay?
Yeah.
I'm going to hit this goal. I'm going to hit this goal. I'm going to hit this goal. I don't know. I like hitting my goals first, right?
If
But
this video gets 10,000 likes, he's getting
no,
Lamborghini.
hell fucking no. Hell fucking no. You know what? I'll tell you when I get the Lamborghini. The Lamborghini will come when I feel like I've invested enough into my assets, where my assets are paying a lot of fucking money to me every single month and every single week, that I'm like, you know what? It's like, fuck you money with the Lambo. Because the Lambo money is still money.
Yeah.
It's a couple $1,000 a month. It's still fucking money.
Yeah.
Now you might say, Michael, what is a couple $1,000 gonna do for you? Probably nothing right now, and I can still do. But I just cannot accept the fact that I'm gonna spend so much fucking money on a fucking liability. It bothers me.
Yeah.
I don't know why. I've always had this issue. Maybe there's something wrong with me. Like, I don't know. Like, I just cannot see myself spending money on liabilities. And that should be your goal for 2024.
Yeah.
Stop buying liabilities. And to be honest with you, the only reason why I would get it is if there's a return where it can bring me some fucking money out of that.
Yeah.
Which it probably will, because it's going to recruit people and all this shit and marketing and this and that. But like, I don't know. I just cannot see myself like you don't see me buying fucking $10,000 fucking shoes and $1,000 fucking belts. I just don't do that shit because I don't see the value from that.
Yeah.
I enjoy making my money grow. There's two things I like money to do for me: let money grow and make more fucking babies, and number two, be a fucking tool to help me in life. So like, make my life easier.
Yeah.
Me buying a $10,000 fucking pair of fucking jeans or a $1,000 pair of shirt is not gonna make a difference.
Absolutely
The
not.
$100 shirt is the same quality as a fucking $10,000 shirt.
Yep.
The only difference is that it has a fucking brand of LV on it or some shit.
Yeah.
Which I don't give a flying fuck.
Yeah.
Right? And most people that buy these things, these designer things, are just trying to prove to who? To the world they're doing okay. I don't give a flying rip if people think I'm doing okay.
Yeah.
Think I'm broke, great. Think I'm rich, great. It doesn't matter to me because I'm not living my life for them. And 2024 should be a year where you're not living your fucking life for other people.
Yep.
Stop living your life for others. Who gives
Yeah.
a shit what other people think about how you live your life?
Yep.
Does it really fucking matter? Now, when it comes to being respectful or being rude, being a gentleman, of course you want to make sure people respect that, you're behaving the proper way, right?
Yeah.
But I don't care about what their opinion is of how I live my life.
Yeah.
My life is my life.
Yeah.
There's so many people that have so many things to say about how I live my life. Oh, why don't you do this? Why don't you buy a car?
Yeah.
Why don't you buy this? Who the fuck are you to tell me what I should buy with my fucking money? Did you make the money? I made that fucking money. So I don't look at it that way where I have to compare I don't want to compare myself to other people.
Yeah.
And I don't want to live my life for other people. Because 99% of people are not even thinking about me.
Yeah.
I promise you, people aren't thinking about me. They're not even thinking about you.
Yeah.
Why do you feel so highly of yourself that everyone's always thinking about you?
Yeah.
They may be thinking about you for that split second when they're watching your fucking video or watching your highlight or whatever it may be in your story, but they're not thinking about you 24/7.
Yeah.
They're really not. And that's okay because I don't give a shit. I'm not living my life for other people. I'm living my life for me. And what I'm doing with my money, what I'm doing with my investments, what I'm doing with my business, what I'm doing with my choices is I want to protect my future family so that my family doesn't have to struggle the way I had to struggle. Because I remember at 19, 20, I had no fucking idea what I was going to eat. I had no idea where I was going to sleep.
Yeah.
I was living in my fucking car for like a couple of weeks at 19 years old before my mom let me come back home. But I was kind of like confused. I didn't know what was going to happen. And I never wanted to be in a situation where the stress of not knowing the future is going to affect me.
Yeah.
So when you have a little bit more money in your bank account, when you have a little bit more money in your assets, or at least these things that are paying you every time, you have a sense of like relief, like, oh, I could take care of my fucking family.
Yeah.
And that's what I chase. That's what I chase all the time, is to make my life 10 times better.
Yeah.
Make the people around me live a better life. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
So that's why, I don't like to follow people on social media too much, and I have social media as a tool to abuse it, to use it, to let people know what's up, to add value, to inspire other people.
You just can't fall in the trap.
I do
Social
not
media.
fall in that trap. That trap, I'm
Absolutely.
telling you, fucks. You know how many fucking girls and guys, how many guys follow Instagram girls? They follow these Instagram models.
For no reason.
Absolutely no reason.
They think they have like they have an attachment to them.
They
have
have,
some
bro,
fake.
I don't follow one Instagram fucking whore. Not one. Right? If I follow them, it's because I fucking know them. If I follow it, it's because it's a page that's adding value to me. I'm not following these Instagram models and shit. And to be honest with you, if you're a man trying to get married, you think a woman that sees a guy that follows all these biddies is gonna fucking take you seriously? You know how many times girls tell me, "Oh, thank God you don't follow." I had this conversation. Thank God you don't follow biddies or these Instagram models. Because why would a girl want to talk to me if I'm talking to all these fucking Instagram models or even following them? You're subconsciously telling yourself that you want to chase ass. Like, think about that. What you follow is important. What you're putting in your subconscious mind.
Yeah.
The kind of music you listen to as well. Like, what you're putting into your brain. Like, 2024 is a fucking year where y'all want to play that game of 2024? Fine, I'll fucking play with you. Don't let this fucking year go by as another fucking year.
Yeah.
Where at the end of the year, you just got to change the year of all your goals instead of changing the fucking goals.
Yeah.
You want to get to the end of the year where you have to erase your fucking goals because you almost hit almost all of them.
Yeah. I would say, to tie this in, another tip to crush 2024, I would say, is taking care of your mental health and maintaining your health, your well-being. That's something people overlook all the time. For me,
100%.
I categorize it under three things. It's like fitness, food, and God. Fitness will teach you all the things you need to know. It'll help you callous your mind. You'll develop discipline. It helps you trust the process. You have food, which obviously your energy, all these things make you look good.
Huge.
All ties into different things. You get more confident, all this stuff, and then you have God, which is your peace, your comfort, and your provider.
Listen, you know what I realized? When you live your life accepting that God has control. God has the best interest for you. It's called emunah, right? It means faith. It means trust. It means I have so much faith and belief that God got my back that everything is going to be okay.
Yeah.
I was telling you earlier before we got here, my life in 2023 drastically changed so much in a positive way. Like, so many things have changed, and I had no idea that was going to happen last year. I had no idea.
Yeah.
The blessings that came with it is unbelievable. The pain, the positivity, the pressure, the wins, the losses. I mean, all of that together has been an incredible fucking 2023 for me. And I already know 2024 is gonna be another one of those years where there's gonna be a lot of pleasure, a lot of pain, a lot of progress, a lot of amazing changes. And I only can put faith into one thing, one being, God.
Absolutely.
He's the only thing that I trust. I don't trust nothing, bro. I don't trust America. I don't trust politicians. I don't trust social media. I don't trust people. I don't trust nobody. I don't even trust myself. I trust one thing, God. Because I know for a fact that God is absolute. God is going to take care of my back. Yep. And I feel so grateful that I have such an amazing relationship with him, that I know that he got my back and that it's going to be okay. I don't have to worry. Like when you have a sad day, like today, this morning, it wasn't the most positive fucking day, right? Tomorrow maybe be the most positive day. I don't know, but I know that for a fact that on those days where it's a little bit of a low equilibrium, low moment, I know that God got my back. He got me. He's holding me.
Yeah.
He has me. I don't have to worry. I'm not by myself in this shit.
Yep.
And some of you guys need to have a little bit more faith, and maybe that's what should be 2024 goal, is to build your faith.
Yeah.
Build your faith. Build your faith build the relationship between you and God. I'm going to make a YouTube video. After we're done with this podcast, we're actually making a YouTube video. I'm going to talk about how to build the strongest relationship on the planet, which is outside of God, should be with yourself. And you have to learn how to build that relationship with yourself, because so many of you do not love yourself, do not like yourself, do not have a strong relationship with yourself. And 2024 should be the year where you build your relationship with yourself and become the best version of you for you, not for anybody else. So you don't have to get that fucking nice car to show off to people. You don't have to, be in an industry so you have status. I have so many friends that literally chose businesses and careers all because of status, bro. And I'm like, are you fucking kidding me?
It's not fulfilling at all.
Like, what?
Yeah.
Like, I don't go into business for status. I go into business for a few reasons. I want to change the fucking planet with a positive product or service.
Yep.
I want to make sure it's adding value to God and his people, right?
Yeah.
And number 3, it's got to make fucking money. Like, why else would I be in business?
Yeah.
If it's not serving God's people
Love
and it's not helping God's mission and helping other people with the product or service that I'm doing, and it's not making money, why the hell am I doing it?
Yeah.
So most people, they want to start a business in 2024. They want to get involved with a product, but they're doing it all because of status.
Yeah.
Oh, I sell solar, or I sell fucking diamonds. Who gives a flying fuck what you sell? Nobody cares. Now, if you're passionate about it, you can help other people, great. But a lot of people get into business because of a status. And let 2024 not be the year where you try to have status be your fucking, stop reading your press clippings and be excited about status. Who gives a shit? Too many people want respect in the wrong fucking way.
Yeah.
Why not go serve other people, bless other people, change people's lives, and by doing so, you will get status. Right? God always says, what does it say in the Torah? It says in the Torah, he who humbles himself shall be exalted. Right? And if you exalt yourself, you shall be humbled.
Yep.
Right? It's a very common conversation. Why are you trying to exalt yourself? Be humble, do your shit, and God's going to lift you up. People will know. People will know. It's okay.
Love that.
And that's my mindset. That's why I think 2024 is going to be an amazing year. 2023 is an amazing year. I mean, they're all amazing years, amazing months. I just think that you got to go out there and do what you say you're going to do and build that relationship with yourself. Because that's the most important relationship you can have in 2024. So that if 2024 is not your year to become a fucking millionaire, that is okay. Maybe 2024 is a year where you build your fucking relationship with yourself so that 2025 can be the best year in your fucking life. Sometimes you need a little bit of a spring. You don't need to rush into that process. Build that relationship with yourself. Build that relationship with you and God so you can become stronger. That's my opinion.
Yeah. I think we could throw maybe one last tip. What are you thinking? Is there one you can pull out of your pocket? Another tip to crush 2024? We got basically setting priorities, knowing your next 5 moves, clarifying your values, your goals. We got maintaining your well-being, your mental health, your spiritual life.
This guy's keeping track. I love it. I just
give him one more.
Listen, what I love about this is a spitting fire, but it's whatever's on the mind, whatever's on the heart.
Absolutely.
So one more thing that I would say.
One more.
I'm gonna give you guys a juicy one. Just thinking, what would make? Sorry. I'm not sick. Don't worry. Corona. Cough. 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 What would make 2024 be an amazing year for someone that's watching this? You're listening. You're already up to this part of the video where most people already give up. So I already know something about you. You're consistent. You're committed. You're willing to go through the fucking end.
Yep.
And what I would say is go through whatever it is that you're going through, go through it till the end. Like, go through it till the end.
Yeah.
Too many people give up too fucking early.
Yep.
2024 kicks in. By fucking January, everyone's excited. By February, everyone's like, March, boom. A lot of people quit. They give up.
Yeah.
You only been doing this for 3 months. You may have started a new diet. You may have started a new routine. You may have started a new business, new something, new habit. And by fucking March, you're already like done. Why? What I want to see, can you make a commitment that whatever you start in January, by the time December hits, you can message yourself and say, holy shit, I used to have a teacher. This is amazing. I had a teacher. She was a communications teacher, okay?
Yeah.
And this was in college. I barely fucking I didn't graduate, but I dropped out. But one of the classes I took was communication. I forgot her name. I think it was Angela Blackman, I think. I think that's what her name was, right?
Yeah.
And she basically said, guys, write yourself a letter to your future self. And I'm going to mail it to you after a year. And write down where you're going to be, what are your goals, what are your targets, who do you want to become.
Yeah.
So I literally wrote everything. And you write your address, you lick the fucking stamp, you stamp it, and she takes it.
Yeah.
And a year later, she mails it to you. And I remember getting that fucking letter. And I remember like looking at it, I'm like, oh my God, a lot of the things that I wanted to accomplish, I did. Some of the things I wanted to accomplish, I didn't. It was such a good reminder. I'm like, wow, I made a commitment and a promise I'm going to do X, Y, and Z. Some of them I did, some of them I didn't. And that made me think, how many of us make promises to ourselves in January that we don't keep by the time December kicks in? Maybe what you can do, this is a good tip, take a letter, take a piece of paper, and write down all the things you want to accomplish this year, okay? And don't open it right now, but put it somewhere in your closet. Hide it somewhere. Put a little alarm clock on December 30th on your phone, check that letter. And look at that letter on December 30th by the end of this year and say, okay, did I commit? Did I do everything I said I was going to do in this freaking letter? And you'll see why you didn't hit your goals. You'll know exactly why you didn't obtain the things you wanted to obtain. It's because you didn't do what you needed to do. That's all it is.
Yeah.
It wasn't because you couldn't. It wasn't because you are an idiot or a moron or stupid or an non-intellectual. No.
Yeah.
It's because you did not do what you say you're going to do.
Yeah.
And I promise you, those of you that will look at this letter and you will see, oh my God, I did everything I said I was going to do. You'll see why 2024 will be a fruitful year for you.
Yeah.
So I recommend you just hold yourself accountable to the standards that you say you're going to hold yourself accountable to. Make those promises and keep them. And I promise you, if you do what you say you're going to do, you won't live this life of waiting for 2025, January 1st. You'll live your life excited, fulfilled every single day, and New Year's will be every single week for you. Because every day, every week, every month is a brand new day for you to accomplish something great. So I love you guys, and I appreciate you guys. And listen, if you have not yet subscribed to the channel, do me a favor, subscribe to the channel. We need your help. We need your support. Right now, YouTube has actually been growing a little bit, so I'm actually excited about that. Little pump and dump, I need some support. I need some love, so share this with someone. Share this with a friend, and we'll see you guys in the next video.
Let's go.